and television. I remember the New York World's Fair. I was already preaching at that time in 1939, 1 year before just a few months before the war was to break out. And you see, this was called the Christian century, when we would have peace and utopia upon the world with social justice. What happened? In just a few years, we had 2 world wars that slaughtered millions and millions of people and disrupted the life of the whole planet. And it looks like we're building up toward another war, God forbid. Because if we ever have another one, that could be the last war. Because it could be Armageddon, the last war of history. But in this passage, they were pressed from all sides, and it seemingly there was no hope. And that's the question that is haunting people everywhere today. People pick up their morning newspapers and see the headlines, and they're asking the question, what is the world coming to? Millions of people all over the world today are desperate to know what the future holds. And it's interesting to me that the scientists are telling us, and they're speculating, and the sociologists are speculating, and psychologists and psychiatrists are speculating. The farmers out in Minnesota and Iowa are speculating. Everybody's speculating, what does the future hold? But somehow the church is almost silent. And yet there's so much in the Bible about the future. What the future holds. God has a plan for the future. Computers are used on a massive scale to predict the future. In the midst of pessimism, gloom, and frustration of the present hour, I want to tell you today, there is a hope. And that hope is in the fact that Jesus Christ is going to come again.